I'm playing 2K16, I think. Yeah, playing 2K16 with my career, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do good. My guy's only rated 75, but I've been grinding for like a day on this game. Actually, rated 75 from 59 is actually pretty good, but it's only been one day, you know. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna start it after a couple of shots. Get warmed up with the shot meter, which is way better than 2K17. It's actually pretty balanced. My guy hasn't missed a shot in this yet. I can't believe my guy in 2K17 is only a rated 81, and this guy is rated 75 and can make more shots than him. To be honest, my guy in 2K17 is a stretch big center, so I don't blame him. But they play him as point guard because I'm on a team with Rudy Gobert. Better than him. Oh man, I'm cold enough. So let's play a game right now. We're reversing. Oh, it's an off day. Let's see my endorsements. Accept. I'll accept anything. Alright, so we're gonna play Philadelphia. I don't get how
It's the 2K Sports
Joel
pregame
Embiid
show.
has been a center for 2 years in this game.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie
Actually, he's been a
Johnson. Welcome to
rookie.
the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Philadelphia as the 76ers go up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, playing above 500 in the last few
22
weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight.
He's been making wins
On the topic of the
game.
playoffs and the length of them, they call it the second season, Shaq. What do you look for in a playoff team as an indicator of their ability to succeed?
Well, we all live by this old montage,
But
old
go,
adage, whatever
I
it
have
is.
ass
Defense
connection,
wins
actually.
championships. Defense is big. What I like about the playoffs, Ernie, physicality. You can't hesitate.
Let's meet the visiting team, Houston Rockets.
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. The Houston Rockets coming to this one after a win against the Knicks in New York.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Young in at point guard. He's out there with Harden. And it's Capella in at the five.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Guarded by Harden. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Harden.
Come on, James Harden.
Lays it in off the breakaway. Harden's got his first points of the night.
Not
And
even
how
in
about that
real life.
one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the
He's
end of it,
overrated in this game
Pass
because
to Okafor.
his defense. They make sure his defense is good.
The shot is off, and the Rockets take it the other way to the inside. Here's Harden. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Philadelphia.
Defended by Young.
Not
High,
me, dude.
arcing shot,
Those
and
of
he
you
sinks the
who
layup.
like Mark and David know that's like my
Showboating
half
at the end of that one.
Like half
Rockets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The quick look, no good that time.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Snack the pile of crap.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Picked by Okafor.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Memphis.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not. And that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Here's Covington following the basket by Freak. Defended by Young. Rejected by Young.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
They're really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch Clark how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Guarded by Harden. Takes the 13-footer, and that's good. And it's all knotted up. Rockets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Young with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 7.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
There's the feed to lead. The shot misses. And it's Houston the other way. And it's Houston on the break. Young's running. And another 3 for Houston.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Okafor. 9-point game his last outing. Covington with the bucket.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Freak number 1.
What a performance. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Rockets leading by 3. To the paint. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
That's good.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Count the bucket. Covington's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the 3-point attempt by Freak. Lee against Morris. Picked by Okafor. Kicks to Covington. And the 3 off target. Rockets leading by 5. The dish to Young. Takes the 3. And that is good. Young's got 15 points.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Picked by Okafor. Covington passes to Okafor. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. Both teams making some changes here. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Houston. Young, he's in at point guard. He's out there with Harden. And it's Capella in at the center position. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He finished with 36 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And the 76ers making a change here. Lee's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Rockets leading by 10. Shot from 16, and it's Houston with another.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
The pass to Clark. And Young comes over to help. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Okafor. He's had an impressive second half of the season. He's averaging 14 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he
Philadelphia
blocks out on the
history.
defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
And so here is Philadelphia. Following the miss by Freak. 5 to shoot.
Not the first year.
Okafor with a screen on Young. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That's good.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
Here's Okafor. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Young for 3. Okafor grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Covington. Out left to the wing. 3-pointer. Bazemore grabs the miss. Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from 3-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Houston moving it around. Here's Capella. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 1st in scoring, 2nd in field goal percentage, and how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
No problems knocking that one down.
That's not me. Sorry.
9 points in the game so far.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication. And now,
wow. I mean, just beautiful.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
and that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
I have 29
Young's
points.
got 29.
In the first
the 76ers trail by 15. Defended by Young. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Houston again with the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
I'm going to score
Feeds
60.
to Lee.
Bet, boy.
Screen by Lee. Here's Covington. He's coming off a 22-point game against Memphis.
Sit down.
Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Capella.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Dishes it to Clark. Defended by Young. Out to the right wing. Here's Okafor. And another shot. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot. So the clock runs out, and we're heading to half.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I had some great chances.
To cheer about. Let's talk about how to keep it going.
All right, guys, we got this. Easy money.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Easy money.
You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters. But I'd love to see him try.
Okafor out there with David Lee. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Ian Clark. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. Harden hits them both. The 76ers trail by 17. Passes it to Okafor.
Yeah, next thing you know, they're going to be trailing by 76.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 17. Houston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Young's shot is off. And the 76ers with possession. They can look forward to the Quicken Loans Arena after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Covington kicks to Okafor, makes it off the glass. Okafor's got 12 in the game.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Yo!
Here's Capella. He's got 7. Young's shot is off. 90 seconds now into the second half.
Gonna get 40 points.
76ers moving the ball around. The rebound by Harden. Rockets leading by 12. Goes up on the wing. They get it again. Capella, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. It's Harden with the drive. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 16.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Okafor. He dishes it to Clark. Six on the shot clock.
Guy is a double-double machine.
Here's Okafor. It's rebounded by Houston.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
That shot wide open. 34 points for Freak.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
They set the pick. Lee dishes to Okafor. Covington passes to Clark. Lee outside. Will it go? Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
David Lee.
And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The Rockets number 1.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they play.
And the Rockets making a change here. Bazemore's checked in.
I got him, bro. I got him. Oh, you got him.
Defended by Young. Launches a 3. Here's Lee, and Capella sends it back. It's Young on the wing. He's got 34.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The feed to Clark. He kicks it to Lee. Covington inside the line. Drops one in from the wing. Covington's got 7. Houston leading by 15.
Maybe that's 17.
Here's Young. Another miss by Houston. For Philadelphia, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Out left to the wing. Screen by Lee. Covington in the corner. Curls it from outside. 10 points for him.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And he overdid it there. Flagrant. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Why is he not a starter?
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Young comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Patrick Beverly in for James Harden. And Marshall kicks to Noel. Can't get it to go. Good defensive work there by Young.
What? It's Shaq the Fool.
Trying his luck deep. Young's shot is off.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
Marshall can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Shot from 12. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
So cold?
Noel's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Vaughn, the pass to Marshall. Philadelphia moving the ball. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Vaughn.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job. Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And Marshall kicks to Embiid. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right
there. Rashad Vaughn.
Courtney Lee, he's checked in for the 7. Okafor's checked in, and then for Houston, Morris is checked in for Young. Ken Bazemore comes in for Gerald Henderson. Young is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Taking a look at the Rockets. Young, he's in at the point. Marcus Morris is out there with Corey Brewer. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's get the guys take now on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Parker's checked in for Okafor.
Thank you.
Young with the ball. From downtown. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Oh my God!
Bucket there, solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
In the corner, it's Brewer. And here's Young from the arc. Can't hit. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Spin move on him.
Here's Marshall. Ejected by Young.
Try me, bro.
They recover it.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game. Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the dunkie. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the post.
My fault. I'm going to get 40 points. 40 plus points in the game.
And he can't get the first one. Lee's checked in for Vaughn. And he sinks the second.
Sinks it by hitting the rim.
Rockets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Here's Marshall, rejected by Young.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. It's going to be
5 points and
Noel.
5 assists.
The 76ers making a switch here.
Okay.
Lee's checked in. Marshall dishes to
38
Parker.
points and 5 assists.
Right side, Lee. And Young comes over to help. Lee outside. The 3. That is good.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And Young, here we go.
Oh my God.
Second chance effort, and he hits the jumper for 2.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned them all into points.
And Marshall kicks to Lee.
Courtney Lee's ass, literal ass.
Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. It's Parker outside. The shot's good.
Oh my
God. Marshall's got 4 assists in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. Stephen Clark, an all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And a one-sided season series this has been. I mean, in the final game of the year between these two teams, they do everything necessary to finish up with a 2-0 record against the 76ers.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Young. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on my shots, that really got them rolling. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Parker passes to Embiid from 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Houston. And Young kicks to Morris.
Oh my God.
Lee with the steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Vaughn. Parker kicks to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Tries a 3. Rebounded by Capella.
Watch this.
And here's Young from deep. Offline. So we see Houston taking the W here.
Thanks guys for watching this. Yeah, I'm pretty good at this game in my career. So, thanks for watching.